Discipline and love. How to set boundaries without breaking the spirit. The balance between discipline and love. Raising children comes with one of the biggest challenges. How do you correct them without crushing them? Some parents lean too far into strict discipline, creating a home where their children feel like they can never measure up. Others swing to the opposite extreme, avoiding discipline completely, afraid to upset their child or damage the relationship. Neither of these approaches align with God's heart. Ephesians chapter 6:4 says, "Fathers, do not provoke your children to anger, but bring them up in the discipline and instruction of the Lord." That means discipline is not about control, punishment, or fear. It's about guidance, teaching, and love. So, how do we set healthy boundaries without crushing their spirit? Let's talk about it. The challenges of discipline and how to overcome them. Challenge 1. Fear of being too harsh or too soft. Many parents struggle to find the balance between being too strict or too lenient. They wonder, am I too hard on them? Or am I being too soft? Hebrews 12:11 says, "No discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it." Discipline should not be about punishment. It should be about training. If we correct them in love and consistency, it will shape their character for life. Chapter 2. Discipline that feels like rejection. Children often interpret harsh words, anger, or punishment as rejection. If we discipline out of frustration, we can unintentionally wound their hearts. Colossians 3:21 says, "Fathers, do not embitter your children, or they will become discouraged." Discipline should correct the behavior, not attack their identity. They should always know that even when they fail, they are still deeply loved. J3. Children who resist boundaries. Some children naturally push against rules. They test limits, argue, or refuse to obey. It can feel exhausting trying to correct them over and over, but boundaries are not about control. They are about protection. Proverbs 29:15 says, "The rod of correction imparts wisdom, but a child left undisciplined disgraces its mother." Healthy boundaries, when enforced consistently with love, teach responsibility, self-control, and wisdom. J4. Breaking the cycle of harsh parenting. Many parents raise their children the way they were raised. If they grew up in a strict or critical home, they may repeat the same patterns without realizing it. James 1:19-20 says, "Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry, because human anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires." We must parent with patience, not frustration. If you grew up with harsh discipline, ask God to help you break the cycle and lead with grace. Practical steps for healthy discipline. 1. Discipline with consistency. Set clear expectations and follow through. Children feel secure when they know what is expected. 2. Correct the behavior, not the child. Instead of saying, "You're so bad," say, "That was the wrong choice." This helps them separate mistakes from their identity. 3. Use gentle but firm communication. Speak calmly but firmly. Raising your voice out of anger can shut them down instead of guiding them. 4. Always follow correction with love. After disciplining, remind them, I love you and I'm guiding you because I want the best for you. 5. Give more encouragement than correction. For every correction, try to give 5 times as much encouragement. Speak life into your child. 6. Be the example. Children learn more from what they see than what they hear. Model patience, kindness, and self-control. 7. Pray over your children daily. Ask God to give you wisdom and pray for their hearts to be receptive to correction. Speak this over your family. I discipline my children with wisdom, patience, and love. My children feel safe, valued, and respected in our home. I am raising my children to be strong, kind, and God-honoring. God is giving me wisdom to parent with grace and strength. I am breaking unhealthy parenting cycles and creating a home filled with peace. A prayer for discipline with love. Heavenly Father, I thank you for the incredible privilege of raising my children. I know that discipline is not just about rules. It's about shaping their hearts and preparing them for the life you have for them. Lord, give me wisdom to guide them with grace and strength. Help me to correct without crushing, to discipline without discouraging, and to set boundaries with love. When I feel frustrated, remind me to respond with patience. When I feel tired, give me endurance. Let my whistle